in the end, whether or not, you guys want to admit it or not, but they're not making these games just for you guys to go, yay, it looks good. In the end, they have to sell these. So it's like,
Right.
is it something that they're putting out that's enough for you guys to purchase it? And I know that as of right now, you probably haven't been convinced enough. You need more than just the visual appeal. You don't need just art. You don't just need the awesome straight down the middle like promotional video that they put together, featurette. You need some gameplay. So that is where Bug, I'm asking you right now, when are we gonna see some gameplay for Evil Dead? Tell the chat right now, 105 concurrent viewers, when the hell are we gonna see how this game shoots?
Wow, it's getting
Pressure, thumb applied.
Wow.
Tell us now. So they sent me some gameplay.
Now in 4K.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where I talk and do everything pinball. So if that sounds interesting to you, then hit that subscribe button down below. Look, at this point in time, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that the vast majority of you out there really like what you're seeing with Spooky's latest release of Evil Dead. On my community page for YouTube, I posted a poll asking, from what you can see at this point in time, do you feel that Spooky has basically done well with Evil Dead? And with 530 plus votes, 96% of you believe yes, they have done well. And the same could be said with the art. That is like Franchy's highest ratioed response to a game that has been released with his art package on it. He's gotten the most praise for this particular package. Now, art's subjective, it's not for everybody, but it seems like the majority definitely believe, like over 90%, that he has done very well for this theme. So, with the type of response that they're getting on this game, the vast majority believe that this definitely is their best game yet. But what is that one thing that is holding people back from potentially buying this? Now, there's a variety of reasons people have, but I think the one complaint as of right now that seems to be pretty standard is that it's the theme. It's not a theme for them, whether they can't have that type of theme in their house due to their kids, or they just don't like the movies, but it all comes down to they just don't really care for the theme. And I'm like in the same basket as that as well. I mean, it's not a theme for me. Yes, I've seen the movies, but it's like when I saw the movies and then I saw what they put into the game, it's like they did what their goal was. They brought that particular set of movies, part 1 and 2, into a pinball machine and have integrated it top tier. So when a theme is not up to your par, or it's not in your wheelhouse, what could be something that could change your mind on that? And I believe that thing to be gameplay. Now, as of me posting this video, we do not have the official release of the gameplay video. That will be released this coming Wednesday. But I was shown it, and you're going to be getting a 20-ish minute long gameplay from Corwin. He's going to be playing the game, a couple of games on it, and you're going to have two versions of it. One version is going to be with him voicing over, explaining the game and the code and why he's doing what he's doing and what he needs to do, and the other version is going to be just the game, and that is it. Which, thank you very much, because I know, Corwin, in the past I have given you some shit.
He add a ball, so now we got a third multi-ball stack.
Bug. Shut up. Let us hear the game, please.
Yes, stacking 3 multi-balls really.
On you talking through the entire damn gameplay video, and for me, I want to hear what the game sounds like. I want to hear those call-outs, I want to hear the music, I want to hear the complete package. I want to hear it all. And it's nothing against your voice, it's just that a lot of people want to hear what they're potentially going to be spending $10,000 on. So, by you releasing 2 different videos, thank you very much for that. And I have watched both of those videos, and I'm here to tell you what I think about the game as of right now. So this is a fan layout, and so that means it's going to be accessible to a vast majority of players out there. TCM, in my opinion, was their best shooter because it was very unique. It basically one shot would feed to another flipper that would lead to another shot. I like that. But to each their own. But I think a fan layout, whereas it can commonly be easy or just not interesting, it is going to be the type of game that speaks to the majority. Meaning, it's going to be safe. There's not going to be the whole, oh, I don't like an upper flipper where I have to use this, or I don't like that. You know, fan layout, you're speaking to the majority. All shots look to be pretty standard. Nothing weird going on there. And it's going to be one of those games where the ball's not going to be doing something incredible or something fascinating or whatever, or a really cool ball path. This is not that type of game. This is a type of game that's going to have a number of other things to keep you entertained. You're going to have bash toys galore, groovy drop targets with the roving hand, the up and down deadites that are blocking your ramps, and then you have the cellar or the basement door that comes up and you have bash targets to hit there. You're going to have things to hit. There's like up teen, I said in the previous video, you got, 8 drop targets here, a hand, and then like 20 plus shots probably, or things that you can hit. So it may be a safe fan layout, but you've got plenty to keep you entertained. And that's not even me including what's like downstairs in the basement with that particular one flipper and the shots that are underneath there. You have that going on. And there's going to be a portion of the game where you're playing only the basement, and there's also a portion of the game where you're going to have a multi-ball going where you're playing the basement as well as what is on the main playfield, which seems like it's going to be pretty damn chaotic. And along with other things to keep you entertained, you have things that are not in other pinball machines. You have the hidden sling flipper, which is going to be available for multiple shots, the hand, the drop targets, and even all the way up to potentially that left ramp. I know for sure the left orbit, but maybe even that left ramp. So that one hidden flipper isn't just for one shot. It can hit a bunch of things. Then you have your dual shooter lane. And something I liked about that in particular moment is that you have something so simple as just hitting the fire button that they have turned into a small little type of, skill shot in a way. Is that when you load it up, you're going to have Bruce Campbell's call out that it's not going to be the same every time. There's going to be a different cadence or a different tempo to it. And if you hit the fire button when he says fire, you're going to get basically more points. So it may be like, ready, aim, fire, and you got to hit it, or it might be ready, aim, and it's just going to be kind of drawn out. So it's something so simple as just to hit a button, but to add that little thing into the code to make it more interesting, I thought was pretty cool. And I think that's what's going to be a hard driving force on this game. Like, yes, once again, fan safe layout, but I think the code and the amount of things that you're going to have to do is what's going to keep you entertained. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, you're getting the gameplay reveal this coming Wednesday. They will release that at, I don't know the time, but they will be releasing that Wednesday. That was divulged during the stream with Franchi. I do have a stream coming up with Spooky Luke and Spooky Bug tomorrow evening here on my channel, where we will be discussing everything Evil Dead, and by all means, be in chat to ask them all the questions that you want answers to. And I think definitely this is a game that is going to be even more enhanced and entertaining when you're actually playing it. All of my opinions and everything and judgments that I'm giving you right now are from merely watching a video. And by the way, the video is, the camera's going to be in a position that you may or may not like. And just let it be known, the reason for this placement is because if it was in a direct point of view where it's just looking straight down in the playfield, which a lot of us look as being the standard, you're not going to get that big of a show on showing the deadites and the cellar or the basement. You're going to get a much better angle from this particular perspective. So just something to be, be wary of is that when you see the video, you're going to be like, why is the camera there? It's there for a reason, guys. So that way you get a better idea of what the game looks like from the player's perspective. So, Topper, badass. I didn't lie to you guys about that. The way the game looks, they nailed theme integration. Didn't lie to you about that. The game looks amazing. Then you're going to have the gameplay coming up, and I'm telling you, basically, in a nutshell, it's safe, but it's going to be plenty of entertaining with the amount that you have to do and with the code to back that up. Oh my god, I almost forgot about callouts. So, you're going to have Bruce Campbell callouts galore on this game, and I only saw like the 20 some odd minute gameplay thing. So there's like hundreds of pages that they gave to Bruce to say, and he like kind of like did all kinds of ad-libbing as well, gave it his own little flair. But there's definitely R rating when it comes to these callouts, but you're able to disable that in the settings if you want something a little more kid friendly. But if you're wanting something that's going to have the curse words, you're going to get it definitely on these callouts. In particular, like when he ended his game and you're typing in your initials for the player, he's like, well, I never was any good at goodbyes, so you guys can just go ahead and F off. Something of that nature. I mean, the callouts are definitely going to be high praise for this particular theme. All right, guys, that's it. Until next time, peace out.